Hey nerds, what's up? Today's video I am going to be revamping my TBR jar because I'm not into it. I haven't been doing it lately, so I thought I would make some different challenges. So we're gonna get rid of all of the paper that's in here. It's gonna be recycled, don't worry. But in the past, what I've been doing is putting titles in here that are all on my shelves and then picking 3 out, and then I have to read one of those. And what I'm going to do instead is I have 24 challenges here, and I'm going to pick one of these out a month. And in that way, I can try to fit them to my TBR I have, or I can pick a new book, and it will be a little bit easier, more like readathon-y than what I was doing before. So I'm going to go through the challenges with you in this video. The first challenge that I have is read the last book I bought. It's a kind of an interesting one because I haven't been buying books lately, but I like the challenge. We're going to go with it. And maybe that'll be fun because then I'll have to really think about like which book did I buy last that I haven't read yet. The next challenge is going to be to read an anthology, so a series of short stories of some sort, which is fun. I don't read these a lot, so it's definitely a challenge for me. I'm going to have to go somewhere to read, like a coffee shop or something like that, somewhere where I'm not normally at in order to read. So that's fun. I'm hoping to like kind of adventure out a little bit. Not right now. That won't be an option lately, but hopefully we'll get back to normal in the near future-ish. The next challenge I have is to read poetry. I don't read that much poetry. Definitely a challenge for me. The next challenge has the word astrology on it. So whether it's a book about astrology or there's a book that features astrology, it'll be kind of open-ended for me. I also have a read a book with the word truth in the title. Simple. I have the word apocalypse. Felt that that was something very relevant to today. So it needs to have some sort of apocalypse in it. I have the Read a Baby Blue book. So it's got to have a book with baby blue on the cover. It actually says Read a Baby Blue, not Read a Baby Blue book, but that's what it meant. I also have the word marriage here. So it could be reading a book like about marriage, or it could be a book relevant with marriage in it. I have to read an unread author. I have to read a book over 800 pages. I had Crescent City on my mind. I need to reread a favorite. Buddy read. I'll have to pick somebody to buddy read with me and all of that good jazz. I need to finish a series. I need to read a debut author. I have to read an entire series in a month. Woohoo! I have to read a romance novel. That was for you, Chelsea. This one is my favorite one. This month, read for 10 minutes every day before bed or in the morning. And I'm going to use that as like I can do either or throughout the month, not like I have to pick one and do it the whole month. I got to read a self-help book, which I've been really into lately, so that's not much of a challenge. I need to read and watch an adaptation. I also need to read a book within 24 hours. I need to read a book in an unusual place. So this is like most of the time I read in bed, I listen to audiobooks in my car, I read on the couch. So I could read in the bathtub, I could read, somewhere that's unusual for me specifically, it doesn't necessarily have to be unusual in general. Like it doesn't need to be in a trash can or something weird like that. We got to read a book with woman in the title, and we need to read a sci-fi. So those are the 24 challenges that I'm going to be putting into my new TBR jar. Yay! I'm hoping that this will get me motivated because your girl's in a book slump right now. So the one that makes me the most nervous of these is definitely reading a whole series in a month. I'm also nervous about the reading in an unusual place. And the 10 minutes a day one. I don't read every day. That's for sure. Sometimes I am in the mood to do that, but that's not the most common in my life. But that'll be fun. So I'm planning on starting this in my next set of TBR, which I'm hoping to film next week. And it also will include the owls. So lots of challenges in that TBR that'll come next. And there are 24 of these. I don't know for sure that I'll do this for 24 months. I might just do this until the end of the year. I haven't really thought about it, but I just figured, why not change it up, since I haven't really been loving my setup with the books in my TBR jar. I do still want to continue doing my Goodreads challenge. For those of you who haven't been watching me that long, because I haven't done it in a while, I used to do a Goodreads video challenge, TBR challenge, in my videos where I would randomize 3 numbers out of the number that I have on my Goodreads TBR, because I have a shelf on Goodreads that I just put every book ever on, like anything that's interesting, books I own, books I don't own, it doesn't matter. If it sounds interesting in a BookTube video, it goes on that list. And so I was randomizing 3 numbers and then finding those books, the numbers on my shelf, and then putting those 3 in a poll for you guys to pick a book for me. I just haven't done it lately because I haven't been reading enough. And I have had a lot of books on my TBR in general, just because there's a lot of books that I want to get to with that Goodreads challenge. The other one that I've been doing, which is to read the winners of 2019. So those are my new in my jar. I will be using this in probably the very next video you see, or 2 videos from now, in my TBR picks. So I'm excited. Also, I painted this myself. It says MissKlassieKassie because it's old, and it has the things, and it says Mischief Managed on the top. So that is everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Right now, I'm only guaranteeing 1 video a week per channel, but I am posting on Mondays and Wednesdays if I post. And I hope you guys liked this. Please like the video if you did. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to check out all my social media linked down below, including my podcast and my second channel. I would love it if you checked all of that out. And I'll see you guys very soon with a new one. Bye!